Well, first of all, my name is Joe Pirani. I'm Johnny Pirani's dad. I found out about a year and a half ago that I was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Nothing unusual. I was kind of just I was at my hometown visiting my mom and dad, and my dad noticed that I was kind of bent over and looking kind of strange, and he thought that I injured my back. And I thought I was just tired just because I've been traveling. And so I went to the doctors to find out if there was a problem, and turned out that I had Parkinson's disease, and something that kind of creeps up on you. It's something slow and progressive, and you don't really notice it until things start getting a little weird, and then you go to a doctor to get diagnosed.
How would you describe Parkinson's?
Well, it's kind of a strange feeling because you feel awkward, you feel kind of off balance a little bit. You don't have complete control over your muscles that usually do things by themselves. You know, the way your arms hang, the way you walk. There's these little parts of your body that aren't responding like they used to. So it's just a kind of an awkward movement that you feel.
Do you know of any medications?
There's lots of medications, but the medications are just to kind of stabilize you. There's no cure for this disease at this time. There's things that you can do to kind of make your day-to-day activities a little bit more reasonable. There's a wide variety of different medications.
Before you got Parkinson's, what did you know about the disease?
Well, what I knew about Parkinson's prior to actually acquiring it was I thought that it was just a lot of shaking going on and delirium, mental issues that cause you to lose your memory or train of thought or things of that nature. So I do have some tremors sometimes mostly when I'm eating, moving my right arm. But luckily at this time I don't have any major tremors just by walking or in my normal activities.
So do you know any charities, or do you donate to any charities?
I haven't donated to any charities yet, but the biggest charity is Michael J. Fox is the best known Parkinson's charity organization. They do a lot of research, and they're kind of a go-to guy for me for medications and different therapies and things that I could do to improve my life, quality of life.
Do you know anyone else with Parkinson's disease, like a famous person or just a friend?
Actually, a fellow at work that I've known for some time was diagnosed right around the same time that I was, so that was interesting. Of course, Michael J. Fox is a famous person that has it. There was a crew member. I worked down at Johnson Space Center, and there was an astronaut that was a shuttle commander who came back from a flight and was feeling kind of weakness in his arm, and they diagnosed him with Parkinson's disease, and he wanted to fly again. So they worked with him, and as long as it was safe, they allowed him to go through the training, and he ended up flying again. And he flew on a shuttle a second time after being diagnosed with the disease.
In what major ways has Parkinson's affected your daily life?
Well, it kind of makes me feel awkward. I used to be a smooth character, but there's kind of movements are kind of awkward and strange. I feel a little aware of the way I swing my arms. That's one of the major things, is you don't move your arms when you're walking. So I have to forcefully move my arms just so it looks like I have a normal gait. Also, facial expressions are kind of deadpan, like this, kind of like yours right now. So I have to be a little bit more animated and overemphasize my responses and make sure that I'm aware when I'm in groups of people that I'm not just sitting there going like a zombie, poker face kind of thing. So those kind of things are kind of are working their way into my daily life. Also, I need to do more exercising than I'm used to doing. I used to not have to do any exercises because I was naturally fit. So now I have to force myself to do more exercises just to keep my muscles toned and in good working order.